How does it feel, bro? You know, to lose a close family member, a son, your blood. You know, how does it? How does that?
Every day.
Uh huh.
Every day I go through it.
Mhm.
Every day it bothers me. Every day. You know, I'm a person. People tell you I love my kids.
Right.
All my kids. So I was close with my kids. If I could keep my kids with me everywhere I go, I would. And you know, Tajay was T-Dot to everybody, but Tajay to me. You know, me and his mother. You know, he was always jovial. He played. He was charismatic. You know, he is like, it's hard. I tell you. I mean, I wouldn't wish this. Like, I don't wish it on my enemy. You know, it's every day. Every day I have to get up and go through. You know, some days because I have a picture of him and me right in front of my bed, and you know, it's, you know, I still cry. I go through a whole lot of emotions.
Of course.
About my son, you know.
Of course.
I go through. I tell people people think it gets easier over time, and it doesn't. It's, you know, especially if you're close with your children.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's my loins. That, you know. He was an extension of me to let our bloodline, our name go on.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah, the first time I had met him was at Pop Smoke interview. The first time I had met T-Dot was at Pop Smoke interview, and you know, his energy just, you know, sort of just took the interview over. You know what I mean? Great energy, you know.
Yeah, I want to big you up for that, because trust me, I didn't know you did that interview. I saw the other one where you did with him and with him by himself.
Yeah.
But that interview, I always show people that first interview that was before Welcome to the Party.
Right.
When they was young, just coming out the gate. But you know, out of everybody there, it was them two.
Right.
That, you know, you saw had that flame, that fire.
Yep.
It was in the two of them, you know. That they were like, they coming straight out of CANARSIE, ready to turn, as they say, the flossy.
Right.
The kids turn.
Right.
You know, they was ready to turn it up. And you see they did in a little space of time that they had on this earth. They, you know, shout out to Mama Smoke.
Now, of course,
you know, Miss Audrey.
Of course.
Like, you know, we have a bond from, you know, losing, you know, our sons.
Wow.
You know, and she's an amazing lady too, man. Trust me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She gave me an award too. I gotta say, you know, shout out that she gave me an award.
Oh yeah? Oh really?
Yeah. For Shooting for the Stars. Yeah. Yeah. They'll never, it'll never be over. Their light would never be over. They put something in the atmosphere. Like I said, it's gonna resonate forever. You know, and I'm gonna keep my son's name alive. You know.
All right.
That's it.
Speaking on that, I see you have the hoodie on. Say Wool Walkers. Yeah. Speak on that hoodie. What's going on? You got the brand coming out?
Yeah, the brand is out. The brand is out right now. It's been out actually. I came out with it in 2022. It was to commemorate him for his legacy. Because if everybody knows, he loved his sweatsuits. Right. He loved his hoodie and his sweatpants. You know, that was his thing. Dressing and all that was his thing. So, you know, and he was Mr. Woo Walker, where aka they put it as calling it sturdy, in which I tell people the original name was the Woo Walk.
Right.
And that's what he did. he did this dance where it changed the whole effect of the drill scene, because when I was put on to drill music, all I saw was kids with guns, and when him and Pop hit Welcome to the Party, and he bust that dance in the gas station and just went crazy, it was like, yo, this kid, everybody asked, I said, you see that video possible? He was like, yeah. I said, that kid that was dancing that video, that's my son. They was like, what? It's like, yo, he was just going in. He just went in. And then they hit it with Dior. I mean, they was on stages doing all sorts, and it was fire from there. It's like, so again, the Woo Walker brand is to commemorate him. This one is called the Mighty. Let me turn around and show you. That's him right there.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? People will see him on the sign, welcome to CANARSIE, across the street from the Capital One Bank. Right there they got, so he's up there. Like everybody, he was bringing CANARSIE on his back. Everybody would say he was bringing everybody like CANARSIE. It was about CANARSIE. And they introduced it. So this is for his legacy.
Do you have a website or something? How can people get it? If people like this, people gonna like it. People, we all love T Dot. Everybody do the dance now and everything,
Yeah, so you can get it. Woo Walker at Shopify.
And it's up.
When you click on it, you see that. Yeah, so
that's where we could get it at right there.
Yeah, and we have our IG, Woo Walker Apparel, on that's our IG page. So you can check out his stuff there. I want to shout out BK International. That's the manufacturer. The only black manufacturer out of China. All this is cut and sew. This is not blanks. This is all.
There's not no copy paste. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is all took time putting it together, because I wanted to represent my son to the fullest. I couldn't go and just get get something and just and I'm not putting down those what they call them, screen press. I'm not too familiar with that craft, but I'm not putting anybody's thing down. But
never that.
This is what I wanted for him to be the best. You understand? I wanted the best for him. So
of course.
And my boy Kevin, and me and him is coming from years. Brooklyn Celebrity. BK International is his company. Like I said, the only black manufacturer out of China. Everything is top line. They don't play.
Of course.
I got a shout out to my boy Byrus from Cali. He's the one that did the web page. So
he the one that did the site with the Woo Walk.
Yeah. My boy Byrus. And my boy Byrus Dixon, I gotta shout him out, and you can follow him on IG at Byrus Works. Okay. When I was in Atlanta doing the Cobb Trade Show this year, I met this young man, Byrus, and when I told him the story, he wanted to be involved. Because I tell him there's a story behind this. It's not just something that's thrown out there. Right. This has a story. This is, like I said, this is my son's legacy. It's about him. So, I have to do it the right way.
No, of course.
Yeah. So it has to be done. This was him. And if anybody knows him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be alive now, rocking it.
No, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he was supposed to be alive now doing it. Because he had it already in plans.
Mm-hmm.
And do the Kevin again. Because when Pop and him came out, Kevin being who he is and knows the background of music, he was like, listen, make sure they know about merch.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sign away themselves and give any company their merch. There's games in the industry, you know, and they have to know that merch is needed. And when you got the merch is thing that goes further than the music, because merch always can go on.
Not just from the music end, but from everything with your name, your brand, the whole thing.
Exactly. Own your stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Don't let these people own your stuff. You own your stuff.
Yeah, you own your name.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Big up CANARSIE.
Mm-hmm.
Big up Parkside, the original Flatbush.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Big up Atlanta. I gotta big up Atlanta. Atlanta showed me love.
Right.
You know, the A. I can't leave the A out.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Out of everything. Big up my family. You know.
Definitely.
Big up my son.
Rest in peace, T. Dot.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sleep in peace, King. That he did his thing. And I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
When he was a kid, he used to tell me he was going to be a star in Hollywood. He always said he was going to be a star in Hollywood. And at his age, the amount of times, I only been to California once. He been to California over 10 times. Right. He was going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Oh, free fivio. I will say free fivio, you know. Hold your head. You know, he gotta come back out and get back on.
Definitely.
You know, Fivio gotta come back out, get back on.
Definitely.
You know?
Facts.
Yeah. And anybody that, big up YG in Jamaica. You already know Tivoli Garden Street.
Big surprise.
I forget to your street, Tivoli Garden Street.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and anybody that I forgot, I didn't forget you. Just know you're in here.